Alright, hello everybody, welcome back to Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I realized at the end of the last part I said I wasn't going to, or that I was going to go and get the piece beforehand, but then I thought, nah, fuck it. I'll show you guys the tomb. This is also, okay, who the fuck are you, dude? You weren't in here last time I was here. This is the one I was talking about
Whatever
last
you're
part
after,
where, like,
you're too
the
late.
thing is, like,
They're
right
all
at the
gone,
beginning.
dead or mad.
I don't understand. Who did this to you?
I don't understand it myself. My brethren and I were drawn to this place, but madness took over. We fought over the artifact. One of them grabbed it and ran.
Grabbed the Stele?
Search the caves. That's where they'll be hiding. Beware the... They're beyond reason.
Okay. So I'm assuming he does mean in this cave, although that looks pretty high up to still be a part of... Oh, what the fuck is this place now? Oh, nothing. Alright. That seems pretty... Or near the center of Veropolis Heights. Well, that isn't in the caves. So, apparently it's a good thing I fucking decided to record here, because I was just gonna fucking wander in there and go looking for the piece, but... so yeah, that tomb there... That's the one I remember, because it's the only one that I found so far that has had, like, a giant torch, like, right at the beginning. Oh, the Cave of Madness. I remember being over there. Right, but, like, that's the one that I was talking about last part that had, like, the thing right in the beginning of it to get your ability point. And then it just had, like, so much in behind it, which is why I was going to cut it out. But then I'm like, I'll leave it in. Why not? And then, good thing I did. Because, I mean, I wouldn't have started recording then. Because like I said, that guy wasn't there last time I was there. So, like, I would have had absolutely no idea. Oh, God. Oh, also,
The gods speak only to me! You...
Alright.
Was the Stele influencing them in some way?
Well, I mean, I don't know. If it was, then, I mean, that's probably not good. But that would also help explain what's drawing these other worshiper people to this place. I mean, if that's where all the Stele goes, there's probably, like, something there. I don't know much about Mycenaeans. I know they were before the Greeks. I think there's... I don't know if there's any still alive while there was... Like, I don't know if Greeks and Mycenaeans ever, like, overlapped. I want to say they did, but I don't know if it's, like, there was actual, like, Mycenaeans at the same time as Greeks, or there was just Greek people living in the same place that were called Mycenaeans, you know? But I'm pretty sure that there was... there might have been some overlap, but I don't really remember. Like, pretty much the only thing I know about Mycenaeans is they were a thing. That's literally all I got. Like, you know, like Greeks, I know like a bunch of like their gods and their lore and their creatures that they, you know, had, like the Sphinx and that. Although, to be fair, the Sphinx is Egyptian. I didn't actually know that one, but like the Minotaur and the Chimera and that, which that Sphinx looked a lot more like a Chimera than it did a Sphinx. I don't recall the Sphinx ever having a snake tail, but I guess I could be wrong on that. What the fuck is the cave entrance? There it is. I could very easily be wrong on that, but, you know, whatever. Maybe... I mean, there's... maybe there was sphinxes in Greek mythology. Like I said, I don't... it's always been with Egyptians, right? Because, like, they have, like, the big sphinx statue, but... I mean, it's definitely a creature that fits in with a lot of Greek mythology and that, but I mean, at the same time, if it wasn't a Greek one, did Ubisoft put it in here just because they knew that they could make a quest about it? Or, like, because it would fit in for the quest? Or what? Because, I mean, like, there's enough other Greek creatures, but there's very few of them that wouldn't just be, like, straight up fights, you know?
There may be some truth in this lore.
Oh, is that blood on it?
It's otherwise undamaged. There are people claiming that it speaks to them. What could do that?
Strange. I don't hear anything. Do you?
Words of madmen. Perhaps the next pieces will tell us more.
This one needs a good cleaning. Let's hope the remaining ones are fine.
I'll search for the remaining steles.
How
My
many are
peers
left?
will finally listen
Thought there was
to what
only
I
one
have
more.
to say. It says the ritual will activate something. But what? What will happen when we have all the pieces? Will it lead to a treasure? Some of the translation is lost on me. This passage speaks of worth.
What else?
This passage mentions something about inner vision. But the meaning is unclear.
It's almost translated. Why aren't you happy?
You tell me others are hearing things. They think it speaks to them. Yet I hear nothing. I feel nothing.
This is an important find. You said so yourself. Why does it matter what others say or feel?
I know. I see that it's important from a logical perspective. But what if I can't experience it? And this mention of worth, what if it means I'm not worthy?
What if the gods are not worthy of us? Look, we aren't done yet, right? So wait and see.
You're right.
Time to dust yourself off and focus.
You're right.
Looking for this?
Oh! Excellent!
Cheer up. Only one stele left to go.
You're right. There's a temple in the city of Orchomenos, near the harbor. You may find it there.
Wait, did I have a piece of that on me already? I'm so confused. Did I just start and finish a quest? Quest completed the tribute. Yeah, sure enough. Apparently I fucking finished that quest up. Multiple quests accepted now. How the fuck did I accept multiple quests? God damn it. Haunted, Fate of Atlantis. Here it is. The symbol on the statue of art. Oh. Cure. Oh, right. Those ones. Origins of the Ritual. I only accepted one quest. What the fuck are you talking about? Multiple quests accepted. God, it's dark in here. Although I will say it's not nearly as dark on the capture as it is. But I guess that... Well, does that make sense, though? You would think that the capture would be just as dark as the not capture. Also, I found out that it's totally that I hit B going through there. Which is why I... fucking hell. Which is why I was coming out crouch. Because I was definitely hitting B. Because, like, right after that, on my run back to him... after getting the... not the last piece, but the piece before that. I totally made sure that I didn't hit B as I walked up to it. And yeah, she still dives under, but... Well, I'm on a fucking road. How is there no nearby road to follow? I mean, I was definitely not on a road earlier. Oh, don't die. Oh, you're fine. Get over it. But yeah, I'm kind of wondering what this will unlock. The Mycenaean armor, I imagine that'll become an armor set once we're done. But I want to say it looks very familiar. Like, it looks like it matches a different armor set that I have, but I don't know which one, and I didn't bother. I'm not going to bother to go through and look it up. But at the same time, like I said, there's a lot of the armor sets that are... Good God, what the fuck is with all the fucking airplanes today? Jesus Christ. It's not like I live near an airport. What the fuck? Oh, I gotta do this because otherwise... Oh no, this is a different place. Oh, that's a port. There's another city here that when you go through it, there's like half of it is like sectioned off. And you're not allowed to be there. But, what the fuck was I talking about? I don't remember. The fucking airplane
Someone's beating me
fucked me
to
up.
it. I'll have to take a closer look.
Alright. Oh, right, because, like, there's a lot of the legendary armor sets that are just, like, reskins of old one. Like I said before, the Greek heroes
It's
said
nothing
it's just a
sacred.
reskin. It's like a
Ancient
slightly
and
more
valuable
golden
relics were housed in this
Conqueror
temple.
set.
Now the scum has taken it all and burned it down.
They burned it to cover their tracks.
The scum ran off towards town with an armload of our most sacred items. Likely in the beggar's quarter, from the look of him.
Okay.
These pots were broken before the fire.
So he might have found the thing in the pot.
Battered scarf. I'm looking for someone with torn clothes.
Alright. Now, I was gonna say, damn, Icarus, like, I just fucking got it, but he's 200 meters away and I fucking could target him? What? Since when can he do that? Isn't it like 150? I guess it's, if you're in like 150 meters of the search area, he can then find and target the guy. So I guess that does, you know. The guy just happened to be on the other side of the search area from me, I guess. But that's, I think, the furthest away that I ever got Icarus to tag something. Like, holy shit. Like, without flying closer anyway.
His clothes are
Oh,
torn.
whoops. I didn't. Okay, so here's the thing, right? When why the hell did it take me here? Yeah, I'm already tracking it. Why? Oh, yeah, and it looks like after this I'm gonna, because the reward is an armor set. It's a purple armor set, not a legendary one, but still. But yeah, the reason that guy died, which, you know, it's a thing that can only happen in video games, which is I assumed that I would be talking to him. So when I went up to him, I just instinctively hit Y, which is the talk button. Unfortunately, it is also the assassinate button. And I didn't register that it came up assassinate before I hit the button. So, yeah, that totally didn't mean to kill that guy. Promise. If I had noticed beforehand, I probably would have went for the knockout and just looted his body then, because that's, you know, hopefully something I could have done, although this game does, you know, tend to make you kill people a lot more than you should have to, but yeah, that was that was definitely my bad there. Did not mean to do that at all. Like, fuck. Oh god, I honestly feel slightly bad for that. Not like majorly bad, because like the last people that I had to get a piece off of were obviously crazy and very hostile, so you know, there's a good chance that that guy was going to be as well, but at the same time I had made it all the way up to him without stealthing, and he didn't turn hostile on me. I'm still curious about that, about what Kassandra gave him. Like, I must have picked up another Stele piece while I was exploring the rest of these areas, but you know what? There's a fucking torch right here that I know for a fact that I lit at some point. But not that it really helps all that much. Like, it helps in that specific zone, but like, that's it.
I found the final Stele pieces. All of the armor has been
I can
cracked
hardly
as well.
contain myself. This will be life-changing, hero. Primordial gods, worth, inner vision. What can it all mean?
We'll know soon enough when you finish translating.
Yes, you're right. The Stele needs to be assembled. Come. This is the cusp of a great discovery. Will the gods speak to us? What will I say to them? What will they say to me? Does it matter?
Perhaps when you read it...
Yes, yes. Only those who possess inner vision, a gift of the primordial gods, will be deemed worthy to wield power of the great Vipsii. Vipsii? What do you make of that?
I am amazed.
I don't understand. There's no change that I see. It's the same place as when we first arrived.
Look around you.
I see nothing. What do you see?
The room has come to life. The gods are speaking to us.
How can that be? Why can't I see any of this? Why should the gods not present themselves to me?
I promise you, I have no idea.
Is it because I'm not worthy? Do you have inner vision? It isn't fair.
Epi, you have the tomb. And there will be other discoveries.
Enough. Just leave me. Can you please leave? I don't understand.
What, do we not, like... Well, I mean, what the fuck does it say? Let's see, we got... They almost spelled daddy backwards a few times, but there's an X in it for some reason. I don't know, it's really blurry. 1401, sure. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck any of that's supposed to be. That's a very weird quest, because, like, in the end, yeah, we got the armor set, but, like, that doesn't necessarily help us. Restored Mycenaean helm. So it's just the Ancient King set, then. That's all it is, based on that. Let's see if it even has its own... Yeah, see, it doesn't even have its own, like, unique skin. It is just purely the Ancient King set. It's just, like, the black version of it. Which is unfortunate, but whatever. Here, I'll throw that on just to, But we will hide it. There we go. So that's unfortunate, but oh well. Also, did I see that right? No, okay. So let's see. Did we get anything else in here then? An ancient wax tablet. Council of Elders, the dead ones. Okay. Hard currency. Where did I have that for? Whatever. Oh, I bet you that's... So, during the last part, right, my capture froze on my way to talk to him after getting the last piece. Which is why you didn't see me make it back to him. And when I reloaded so that I could go and talk to him... Because, like, I made it all the way back to him and talked to him before I noticed that my capture had frozen. So, like, I had to reload so that I could go and talk to him again to get it in the video. And, oops, sorry. When I reloaded for some reason, it came up saying that I completed a quest. Which is weird because I don't think I had completed... Also, how far away is this? Should I just fast travel? Oh, I should definitely fast travel. It's like right next to the point. So fucking hell, like right after I say that my capture had failed during another quest, the fucking capture fails again. I'm so glad that I don't have one of those capture cards for when it fails, we lose all the footage.
Hippokrates, you know it's unwise to upset a patient.
He asks me to end his life when he knows I can't.
Messias, please help me. I'm in such terrible pain.
You cannot simply ask someone to kill you in my presence. I'm your physician. I will not allow it. I can ease your pain, analyze your symptoms, and try to cure you. But that's all.
Life is about choice, and we should all be able to choose for ourselves when we leave this world.
And I will. Once I know my family's future is secured.
Secured how?
My family is one of the richest in Thebes, and we have many rivals. When I die, my son will become the head of our house. He's just a boy. I need to ensure they can't take advantage of my death.
I'll deal with your rivals, and give your son a fighting chance.
Thank you, Misthias. If you steal their assets, it will weaken their position and prevent them from posing a threat to my family. That will buy my son time.
What do I need to steal?
To really weaken them, steal their debt registry, the mortgage testimonials, and their collection of fine jewels.
I feel like I got all those.
Where do I need to go?
Their estate is nearby. It's one of the most finely decorated homes in all of Thebes. Except for mine, of course.
Why not just kill them and remove the threat for good?
If they're weakened, they won't pose a threat to my family's position. If they're removed, another family will rise up to take their place and still pose a threat. This solution keeps my family safe and their position secure.
Alright, well I feel like I've already got all these.
Stealing isn't normally what I'm paid for, but I'll get it done.
If doing this helps bring him some semblance of peace, I will pray for Tiki to watch over you.
Yeah, like I said, already done.
I've done what you asked. Your family's position will be secure for quite some time.
You have given me hope that my name will live on long after I'm gone. All I can ask the gods for now is that my son lives a longer and happier life than I. I'm in your debt.
You don't owe me a thing. Really.
Now, it pains me to ask, but I need your help with one more thing.
I know what you want to ask.
This disease will claim me. Be it today or another in the future. It's a matter of when, not if.
Hippokrates won't just let me kill you.
No, but he'll listen to you. If you can convince him it's what's best for me, he might change his mind. I don't want to slowly waste away. I want to die in peace, while my family remembers me in a good light.
I'll talk to him for you.
I appreciate your help. You've shown me more kindness in the last few days than most have my entire life. Now I must rest.
Alright, let's see if we can convince a
I would ask
doctor.
you to help me with something.
Alright.
He seems to be resting peacefully now.
Yes, you helped ease his mind, but he'll never truly be at peace until he takes his last breath.
When will that be?
It's hard to tell. Judging by his symptoms, it'll be sooner rather than later. I can lessen his pain, but to do so, I'll need some hemlock.
I'll collect the ingredients you need.
Thank you. It won't stop the pain entirely, but I hope it'll help him feel more comfortable.
He doesn't want to feel better. He wants to die with some dignity.
True dignity would be fighting through this, so I can analyze his symptoms further.
He wants to die and he's in pain. You should respect his right to choose instead of treating him like an experiment. What you're doing is wrong.
I will not be lectured on the morality of my work by a sellsword. I have a responsibility, like all healers, to use my knowledge for the betterment of others.
Hemlock is rare. Where do you harvest it?
It grows all across Viotia, but check near the tumulus of Platea. I'm sure I saw some when I was last there.
Why are you treating him with poison? Hemlock is deadly.
Only in the wrong dosage. If my observations are correct, it should lessen the pain racking his body.
I'll get the hemlock you need.
I wonder, can I just like... Nah, it doesn't look like I can do that. I wouldn't have anyway, but because, you know, like, wow, that wouldn't have went over well, but I was still interested to see if I could. Alright, let's see here. I don't think Phobos could get through here very quickly, so let's just get on the other side of the wall. I mean, I like that this quest is at least giving you, like, the option to try and talk him into something. I mean, like, I get that the last one, like, kind of couldn't, but, like, even today, like, whether or not, you know, like, somebody who's guaranteed dead like that, whether or not they should have the option
That's what I'm looking for.
to be done when they want to be done, is still discussed today, like... So, I mean, I can understand why this quest would be a lot more, Oh my god, this is the fucking bridge I was talking about in the last part with all the fucking wolves in the world. Including one apparently, like, right here. fucking asshole. Most annoying wolves in this game right here. Okay, I need to get off apparently. Oh, fucking hell. What the hell is wrong with my bow here? It's like getting very jittery for some reason. And I think that guy might have got the rest of them, so that's good. Also, I just saw that guy spawn in on the left there. That was weird. Get the leather from it, because why not? I have so much leather. It's ridiculous.
That looks like hemlock.
Did I really only need the one? Ah, here we go. I can get the rest. Man, what are the odds that I'm not going to have, like, all of that sitting in my inventory now? Phobos, don't you fucking dare. You fucking stay right there, you shit horse. There we go. I know how you like to run away. It's also the first time I've actually used that club to hit someone.
You don't want to be here today, Stele.
No, do I not though? I don't even know who is yelling that at me. There's a camp on my left, which is probably restricted, but it sounded like it came from my right, so. I don't know why I wouldn't want to be. I guess I was going through fields. It's not like I was running across or galloping, I guess. Riding across a horse, not across a horse, across a road, so. Now I'm assuming at this point that either you're gonna have the option to add extra hemlock and kill the guy, or you're gonna like have to, or you're gonna have the option to, like, convince this guy to do it. If I had to guess. Because, I mean, there has to be more to this one. Alright.
I got the hemlock you wanted.
Thank you. I know this task was a little beneath you, but it will help my friend here. I've prepared the elixir base, but I need you to grind the herb and add it to the mixture.
I think I can handle that.
Be mindful of the amount you add. While the hemlock is an excellent pain inhibitor, too much can be lethal.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm gonna. This makes. Okay.
God protect you, Pentheus.
I mean, here's the thing, right? I'm not a doctor.
Now,
He shouldn't have let me do it.
We must check to see how your symptoms are progressing. Pentheus? Pentheus! What? What's happened? He shouldn't have died yet. What did you do?
I did nothing except what you asked me to do.
Do you think I'm stupid? I know enough to see when someone has been poisoned.
He wanted a peaceful death, and I gave it to him.
It wasn't your place. I needed more time. There was still more I could have learned.
Keeping him alive so you can study him isn't right. He was in pain and wanted to die.
My job was to save his life, not end it. I chose to not help Galeos, and I was wrong.
You and I both know that's not why you kept him alive. Stop hiding the truth behind your code.
You're right. I knew I couldn't bring myself to end his life. But I thought the more I learned, the better chance I would have of saving others in the future.
It was a noble cause.
Treating patients should come before studying ailments, but I have a higher calling. If I'm to learn all I can, I need to travel and analyze the conditions other physicians are treating.
Good luck, Hippokrates. I hope our paths cross again in the future.
Oh. Okay. Oh, look at that. Trust me, I'm a doctor. Oh, and that's it. Okay, so, well, we won't come across him again, apparently, unless he's going to be in one of the Lost Tales. I'm happy with how that turned out. Fuck, I was going to say something else there, and I don't fucking remember what it was. I'm surprised at the lie, that you got caught in the lie, because, like, I tend not to use the lies, because a lot of times it's like, why bother? But, like, every time that I did lie, the person believed me, so, I mean, I'm a little, well, I mean, it makes sense that he would know that I did it, but, I mean, still. Alright, so let's go see. This is a Poet's Legacy, is what this one's called. It's really far away, though. But last time I fast traveled. Oh, let's see. With the time it will take... Nah. I was going to say, with the time it'll take to load after fast traveling, I mean, odds are just getting there. It's close enough that getting there is probably just as fast as the loading time. Which is sad considering how far away it is. But, I mean, the loading time in this game could be better. But, I mean, I am playing... It's not like I'm playing this on, like, a 1X or on a PC or something. Although, with my PC, the loading times would probably be just as garbage. Like, I don't have a bad computer, but just based on, like, other games that I've played. But, the thing I learned today, which is kind of relevant, is Ubisoft is coming out with a new thing called Uplay Plus, which is kind of like the Xbox Game Pass, where it gives you access to games and that. But this one here, it gives you access to all of the Ubisoft games. But unlike Xbox Game Pass and EA Access and Origin has something or other, it also gives you access to all of the DLC for that game, which is nice. It's $20 a month, which is way more than, because I think Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, which gives you all the games on Xbox, all the computer games, like doesn't give you all the games, but like it gives you like a few, like a lot anyway. None of those give you the DLC with the game. It's always just the game. So I mean, like the fact that you get the DLC with it, and it would be very tempting. It is $20 a month, which is still a lot, but at the same time, you get all the DLC in that. Unfortunately, I already own a huge, like almost all of the Ubisoft titles anyway, so it would really be a waste of money for me. Like it would be so, like the only thing that it would really get for me is to unlock all the operators probably on Siege.
The Eagle Bearer, messenger of Zeus, she who launched 1,000 hearts.
Alcibiades. I'm known by many names, but that last one sounds to be of your own making.
My young friend Archimedes here could use your legendary talents to woo the object of his desire.
You would have my eternal gratitude.
I'd like to know more about the man asking for my help.
I'm Archimedes. I came to Alcibiades because he boasts of his exploits as a lover and knows Braxilla.
I'm a Misthios, not some famed lover.
Nonsense. She proved her strength, dexterity, and endurance when she got Roxana on her back.
What's the job?
Have you ever heard of Braxilla?
The name sounds familiar. Who is she?
Who is she? A poet blessed by Apollo himself. She describes the gods as if they were her lovers. Her lyre is a legendary weapon wielded in her hands. I want to meet her, but talking to a goddess such as she? Terrifying.
Oh, nonsense. Usually you give a woman some flowers, and she'll show you her flower. However, this is Braxilla. She is not easily impressed.
Of course. No ordinary flower will do. They need to be worthy of a goddess.
I come to this coast every year for the Poetry Festival. Of all the beautiful blossoms, none match the scent and radiance of the coral rose. Fetch some, and all doors and legs shall open for you.
I'll return with your flowers. Where can I find the coral rose? It sounds rare.
You would be correct. However, like all good things in life, these take more work than most are willing to expend. They're atop a nearby mountain.
Say I do get these flowers. Where would I bring them?
Back to camp? Braxilla should be in her tent.
You mentioned being here for a poetry festival?
I did. It's one of the many festivals to Apollo, but this one holds a special place in my heart. Among other places. Other festivals are so stuffy. Here we worship like Maenads.
I've heard enough.
Please, if you are as skilled with sword and heart as Alcibiades says, you'll return to me with the coral rose. As a poet, it's best that I stay at camp while you do the hiking.
You'd be an easy snack for wolves or bears. I'll return with the roses.
Alright. So we're fucking helping a guy get laid. Jesus Christ. Alright, well, I mean, I wonder if, like, I'm gonna have the opportunity to, like, steal this guy's woman or something. That would be fucking hilarious. I probably won't, but I mean, it'd still be fucking hilarious. We'll see how, like, what this guy's like. Because currently, you know, it's like, alright, why do you want her this, like, do you just want to lay her because, like, it's a difficult task to do it, or do you actually, like, enjoy her company, or what? Like, anyway, it's not a very far distance, but I mean, I imagine there's also easier paths up here.
These must be the coral roses.
What? I need to get out of conflict to interact? Bullshit. Oh, missed that one. Yeah? Dumbass. Anyway, 2, 3, 4. Ah, there it is. 5. Oop. Piece of cake. Alright, that was easy enough. 3 wolves? That's nothing. I fought more than that getting the fucking hemlock for Hippokrates. You know, it's like... whatever. Nah, I'm not even gonna bother with that. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. There you go, buddy. Here's your flowers. We'll see if this opens anything for you. Fucking this Alcibiades guy. I go back and forth on whether or not I enjoy him as a character or not.
That's perfect. The roses are perfect. Oh, look at the luster. The fragrance. Now you must deliver them to her.
You came all this way to meet her. You should be the one to do it.
Please, I'm much too nervous to speak to her. I've composed a poem to recite. Here, let me teach you.
I'm not saying any Malaka's poem. That's your job, not mine.
Then I must rehearse. Will you at least deliver the flowers before they wilt?
Fine, but you'll do the rest.
Okay, she's at her tent. It's right there. Go give them to her.
Praxilla, I have flowers for you from Archimedes of... somewhere.
Did I not tell you to get the wine 5 minutes ago?
Kassandra Vaiad, may I introduce you to my dear friend Praxilla, Apollo's muse and mistress of the Golden Strings.
You're Praxilla?
Didn't expect an aged bard. Mercenary of Ayat?
It would be foolish of me to assume a master of the craft would be young.
Praxilla, this is Kassandra Vaiad, Eagle-bearer, messenger of Zeus, launcher of 1,000...
Kassandra Kaka, care stone and light alike, leaves ladies and lads alight alive. Ailing women and awestruck men cling to her side.
Ah, a true genius.
Look at those shoulders. A soldier, a Spartan, a thorn in the side of tyrants. She who dares challenge Poseidon. Alcibiades, this one I'm keeping my eyes on.
The poems she writes about me are never so kind.
Those were
I have
poems.
flowers for you. They're not from me. They're from Archimedes. He's right over... Well, he was over there.
A coral rose? Huh. I'll have to get my servant to add these to the pile.
I also prefer actions to easy gestures.
Where is that servant girl? I swear her head must be rattling with rocks.
I wish she'd rattle my rocks.
A Haikos is missing. That idiot must have taken it with her and run off.
A Haikos?
Achaikos is Praxilla's legendary lyre.
I set it down after tuning moments before you arrived. I can't go on stage without a Haikos.
I did see Archimedes leaving in quite a hurry.
We need to get that lyre back. Please, without Praxilla getting everyone's juices flowing, this festival is just a bunch of young men measuring the size of their verse.
This lyre was special. Can you play another for your recital?
Perseus without winged sandals or a mirrored shield was just a man. Would he have the same legends, the same mystery if he performed each task without a legendary weapon?
It's very
Considering what
valuable,
tasks he
both
accomplished
in
were, yeah,
significance and
probably.
in drachmi.
In fact, he may even be more of a legend, considering that, you know, without those items, his tasks would have been significantly harder.
Archimedes and the missing servant both disappeared as the lyre was stolen. They could be working together.
Oh, and he seemed like such a nice boy.
Alcibiades invited a viper into my tent.
Is there somewhere they could have taken it?
It's a poetry festival. There's no better hub for shady trade.
I'll find the thief and return the lyre.
Alright, let's see what we got here. Oh, I hear a bunch of things. Not seeing any investigation things. I guess I should check inside her tent maybe. Although I can't seem to get, there we go. I mean, there's only one way in and out of this tent. I mean, there's not even like a secondary way for me to get into it. Also, I'm still hearing little tinks, but there could very easily be like olive wood trees around that are tinging away. And I also don't know if that actually picks up like investigation points or not. Where the? I mean, it's not a very big camp. It's like fucking 5 feet wide.
Do you know a man named Archimedes?
Archimedes. That's the kid who hangs out around the Vipers. Yeah, I know him. He's been coming to the festival for 3 or 4 years, maybe.
The Vipers? Who are they?
You know how it is. People feel small, so they band together to make the rest of us feel smaller. They took over the temple of Athena Itonia a while back. Now it's hard to take the road without being held at knife point.
Do you think that's where Archimedes would take a lyre?
Hope not. For his sake. The Vipers are dangerous. If he did have the lyre on him, they'd probably rough him up for it. He's one of those kids that'd be keeping around for fodder, if you get me.
Did he have a lyre on him?
I didn't see him with one. I saw him talking to you, then walking towards Praxilla's tent. He and Praxilla's pretty elot have been sneaking around lots. Just assume they were, you know, planting a garden.
Is the Temple of Athena the best place to sell a stolen lyre?
You can buy and sell anything here, unfortunately. But going to the Vipers guarantees the person you stole from won't follow you in. Shame. It was such a beautiful temple.
Thank you for your help.
Hope you find the lyre. Watch out for the Vipers at the Temple of Athena Itonia.
What the fuck's going on here? Nothing, apparently. Also, the fucking, like, the little investigation thing, like the little magnifying glass, never appeared above that guy's head. I don't think. I mean, I didn't notice it, if it did. Also, I have been up to this temple before. In fact, if it's the one I'm thinking of, which will be very obvious once we get there, it was actually the subject of one of the riddles. Like, the... fuck, I can never remember what they're called, but it's the one riddle. It's like the riddle things, anyway. Also, if I'm here, I'm pretty sure that... oh, no. Never mind, that was... yeah, if I'm... oh, you know what? I think there was actually another riddle that I got in Attica here that involved going into the top of Oropos Heights. I'll have to go looking through my riddles again, because I never did get to do that one. Because it was leading me into like a different region, so I just never bothered to go and do it. I figured once I got to that region I would remember. I didn't. I explored all this region. I even did 2 other riddles in the region and never, for some reason, clicked that, oh wait, that's right, I already had one for this region. Oh, he's not even all the way there yet. Or is this the servant girl? That's the servant girl.
Someone, please!
You're that servant. The one who disappeared at the same time as the liar.
I can explain. Archimedes talked me into it and said he'd use the drachmi to buy my freedom. When we escaped, he said he wanted to bring the lyre to the Vipers. I said no. The Vipers said yes.
So, the Vipers have Archimedes and the liar now. As for you, you can go back to Praxilla and apologize if you really want help.
Alright, let's go rescue the little fucking shithead here. Also, where the hell did Phobos go? Get your ass over here, horse. Oh, fuck. Oh, stop it! I swear to God that this horse just likes to fuck with people. Let's see. Yeah, it is totally the place I think I thought of. Yeah, there's a riddle here that has to do with the fact that it, you know, has been set on fire.
That must be where they're keeping Archimedes and the liar.
Probably, yeah. What the fuck are you guys fighting? Ah!
There's someone out there.
Oh, fucking hell. This stupid arrow thing, right? Like, I understand why, you know, they do it. But at the same time, it's like, it's not actually necessary because like it takes almost nothing. Like, it takes very little to actually make the arrows. So, like, the fact that, like, you have to at some points do it is super fucking annoying. There we go. Now, I highly doubt that that's all of them. I also don't know why that soldier was here. Okay, got him. Are we good now? Alright, you little shithead. Get your fucking ass over here now.
Oh, thank the gods, I'm saved.
Yeah, see,
These
the riddle
horrible
involved that
thugs
little urn
blackmailed
right
me
there.
into
Apparently that's what
stealing
burnt
the
down
lyre.
this whole thing.
I doubt that.
They took it from me when I was captured.
Yeah, I bet. Well, actually, that would make sense, actually, that they took the expensive lyre off of him when they captured him. That would make perfect sense, but still.
Malaka got what they
Did
deserved.
they force you to steal Praxilla's lyre?
No, they gave me the confidence I was lacking. We would drink and complain about poetry at the festival, and I let slip that Praxilla's my mother.
What? Praxilla's your mother?
She is. She abandoned me and my father when I was a child. Something about following her destiny to be a wandering poet. My father, Achaikos, built the lyre for her as a wedding present. She loved it more than us. I wanted her to feel the way we did when she left.
I mean, I need an in-between here. Ubisoft, quick, patch in a third option for me. Got what she deserved. I mean, to be fair, all he did was steal a lyre. She yeah, I'll go
Praxilla
for
got
it.
what she deserved for abandoning her family.
I just wanted her to feel some of the pain I felt. Why don't I feel better?
Archimedes, I know you still have the lyre. Give it to me.
It got broken in the struggle.
Malaka.
Wait, before you leave, I need some advice. Should I talk to Praxilla? I don't know what to do.
Approach Praxilla as yourself and talk to her. Maybe she missed you and didn't know how to come home.
I need time to think about everything. My father, my mother, my friends. Please don't tell Praxilla who I am.
Alright, I won't. Man, I have I can't say that this one seems like it's going to be much longer. So, like, there is a decent chance this might actually turn out to just be, like, a rather short Lost Tale. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. I mean, the rest were all really long. I mean, there's got to be, like, one short one out of them, right? And I don't know that, like, I don't remember what order they came out in. So, I mean, if this is the first or last one that came out, I mean, I could definitely see it being shorter than the rest. Oh god, and a little bit of load there. Alright, Priscilla. Here's your lyre. It is a little broken, but you know, it's there. Learn to play a broken one. How hard could it be?
I was able to get the lyre, but not in one piece.
Thank you. Oh, Haikos, what mischief did you get yourself into?
That it? Oh no, there is more to it. So alright. But since that they were nice enough to actually separate it like that, we'll end it here. And we'll finish it next time. So we'll finish this next time. We'll go back to Sparta and see what's up. We'll accuse one of the kings. Still leaning towards the old guy, but like I said, we'll see how the apparently a bloody feast plays out. So thanks everybody for watching, and I'll see you next week.